The next speaker is the Honourable Minister of Public Enterprises.
Chairperson, Honourable Members.
Speaker.
From March.
Order.
Honourable Minister, will you just take a seat, please? Why are you rising, Honourable Member?
Chair, without disturbing the House, we want to submit here that we are not going to listen to a greatest enabler of state capture. We are going to leave the House until we finish speaking.
That's not the point of order.
Pravin Gordhan remains the greatest enabler of state capture.
Off your mic now. I said I'll switch off your mic and I switched your mic off. Please take your seat. Please take your seat, Honourable Member. Where is the Sergeant at Arms? Where is the Sergeant at Arms? Sergeant at Arms, will you please escort the member out of the House? Order, Honourable Members. Order. Honourable Minister Gordhan, will you just take a seat? Let me take the point from the Honourable Minister of Higher Education and Training.
Thank you, Chairperson. I have raised the matter of those members and their breach of Rule 85. This is the third time in this House. And each time, the presiding officers have not made them withdraw the aspersion they cast on Minister Gordhan. When those members come back, could that member be made to withdraw what he said, because it directly breaches Rule 85?
Honourable Minister, we'll attend to the matter. That's why I immediately switched off the microphone of the member to avoid, because it was quite clear he was not willing to listen to anything. Why are you rising, Honourable Member?
Point of order. It happened the last time, it happened again now. When the members leave, then they use abusive and vulgar language. Every time they do it, they've done it again, Chairperson.
Yes, Honourable Member, will you identify those members and put it in writing to us, please? Minister Gordhan, you may continue.
Thank you, Chairperson. As they say, the truth is hard to bear, but the truth will succeed eventually. Let me conclude by reading this, a set of lines from the speech that President Mbeki made in 1996 from this podium. I owe my being to the Khoi and the San, whose desolate souls haunt the great expanses of the beautiful Cape. Today, as a country, we keep an audible silence about those ancestors of the generations that live fearful to admit the horror of a former deed. I am informed of the migrants who left Europe to find a new home. In my vein courses the blood of the Malay slaves who came from the East. Their proud dignity informs my bearing, their culture a part of my essence. I am the grandchild of the warrior men and women that Hindsa and Sekukuni led, the patriots that Ketwayo and Pepu took to battle. I am the child of Nankwazi. I am he who made it possible to trade in the world markets in diamonds and gold, in the same food for which my stomachs yearn. I come to those who were transported from India and China, whose being resided in the fact solely that they were able to provide physical labor. Being part of these people and in the knowledge that none dare contest that assertion, I shall claim I am an African. Thank you.
Thank you, Honourable Minister. Thank you, Honourable Members. I now recognize the Chief Whip of the Majority Party.
Chair, I move that the report be adopted.
The motion is that the report be adopted. Are there any objections? No objections, agreed to. The Secretary will read the third order.
The committee took a resolution to visit the new board as part of a relationship building exercise.
Honorable
Honorable-
Kabashe, will you take your seat, please? Honorable Kaula, I've asked you to leave the chamber. You're not welcome back, sir. You must leave the chamber.
House Chair.
No, I'm busy dealing here with the honorable member. Take your seat, I'll come back to you.
Chief.
The Sergeant at Arms, will you see to it that the honorable member is moved from the chamber, please? Honorable Kabashe, you may continue.
Thank you, Chairperson. Honorable
The
Chairperson.
EFF.
Chairperson, we are not surprised and asoyiki ngokoyikiso by the attitude and the behavior of the members of this house and how they receive the information, the way they receive it. When we exposed the Gupta scandals, it was the very same receipt that we endured in this house. It was the same behavior and attitude you had against the EFF until you disconnected from the web of corruption